What up, what up, what up, what up? Mr. Stewart here, back again, back again. Just gonna do a live video about Renaissance surgery and anatomy for your exam tomorrow. You can take this forward and make some revision cards. Just gonna switch up the camera, turning it around. Da-da-da. Okay, cool. So, um, let's straighten that up there like that. Love it. Alright, so Renaissance surgery and anatomy, we're going to do it into three different parts because I know some of you were stressing out that it was taking a little bit too long and I was talking a little bit too quickly. So I'm going to do it into three sections. So this section is about Andreas Vesalius and the reason why he helped Renaissance surgery and anatomy to be so important and so significant. Okay, so we're looking at why Andreas Vesalius helped the Renaissance surgery and anatomy be so important and significant. Alright, so you need a pen, you need a piece of paper, revision card, wherever it is that you've got, and you're going to write down why was Renaissance surgery and anatomy so significant? And then underneath it you're going to write Andreas Vesalius. Okay? So, I'm now going to tell you about Andreas Vesalius and the reason why he helped Renaissance surgery become so significant. So your first point is, we need to know who he was. So, Andreas Vesalius was a professor of surgery. Before Vesalius though, Galen taught a number of things about surgery and anatomy, which were mainly based on apes and pigs. Now Vesalius wanted to prove Galen wrong, rather than prove Galen right. So he questioned and challenged Galen. That should be your first point. Now your second point. Vesalius challenged Galen and created a book called The Fabric of the Human Body. The Fabric of the Human Body. Now in this book he created and drew very accurate drawings of the human body based on dissections of the human body. Okay? So he's helping to improve the understanding of the anatomy by drawing parts of the human body. So obviously he is significant because he's improved the understanding of the anatomy. He corrected Galen's mistakes, which were studied for 1,000 years, and an example of a mistake that he proved was was wrong was the idea that Galen taught that you had 7 bones in your breastbone, but Vesalius dissected the human body and proved to other doctors that there were, in fact, and there are, in fact, 3 bones. So proving Galen wrong. He also taught, this could be our next point, how to do proper dissections, and he taught other surgeons, trainee surgeons, the different techniques needed to complete a relevant dissection to understand the human anatomy. Now Vesalius, all of his ideas were developed during the Renaissance, and it's these techniques that make the Renaissance significant when it comes to understanding the human anatomy. In actual fact, Vesalius's work became the baseline or foundation for better treatments due to the understanding of the anatomy. So that means Renaissance surgery and anatomy is very, very significant and important because Andreas Vesalius is, open speech marks, the father, close speech marks, of understanding the human anatomy because of his ideas of dissecting the actual human body. Okay, so I'm going to stop that there. I'm going to start a new stream. It's going to be part 2, and the focus is going to be William Harvey. I'm Mr. Stewart. I'll catch you in 2. Peace.